And after a mere 36 hours on the paradise island of Martha's Vineyard, the 50 migrants are now gone. They called out the National Guard. They called in CNN. You know what's so incredible about this whole episode of Ron DeSantis, governor of Florida, flying migrants into Martha's Vineyard? Well, he did it in broad daylight. Unlike Joe Biden, who's been shipping migrants around in the dead of night on unmarked planes. No, Governor DeSantis wanted everybody to see what's happening. And this is a masterstroke between Governor DeSantis and Governor Abbott of Texas. Liberals now can no longer say we don't have a crisis on the border because they didn't want to go down to the border like Vice President Kamala Harris. So these governors brought the border to them, and their reaction has been absolutely classic. For all those people out there who thought that this was just a stunt, no. This is brilliant, because now the liberals are just spouting off. They're going crazy. They're saying that this is inhumane. They're complaining and accusing DeSantis and Abbott and Governor Ducey of Arizona of using these people as pawns. But now they have to acknowledge that Biden's doing the same thing. And the reason why we have these problems is because Biden opened up the border. Now, I live in a border state of Arizona, so we know what's going on. We know what was going on from the very beginning. We knew what was going on under the Obama administration. But because we have a sycophant media that's carrying Democrats' water, a lot of folks in the nation just don't know. Maybe they're a little bit aware of it, but they don't know the extent of the problem, of the crisis that's happening on our southern border. Just a few weeks into busing these migrants to blue cities, to sanctuary cities, and to sanctuary states, now everybody is talking about it. Why? Because how the left reacted to it. You got Mayor Beetlejuice over there in Chicago, Illinois, popping off, talking about the governor's Christianity, talking about how this is inhumane, talking about how to call out the National Guard. They have to try to arrest these governors. Actually, that was Governor Newsom of California who wanted these governors, Abbott, Ducey, and DeSantis, brought up on kidnap charges. And again, everything they're accusing these governors of doing in transporting illegals to the blue states is exactly what Biden is doing to the nation. Biden was flying these people to red states and red cities in the middle of the night. At least we have the decency to do it in broad daylight, and nobody's using these people as pawns. No. We are granting their wishes. We're granting the wishes of the sanctuary cities who have been standing on their soapbox, just virtue signaling for years. Martha's Vineyard, illegals are welcome. No, we are a sanctuary island. Well, now, when the rubber met the road, we realize that they're just lying like everybody else. They don't want these type of people, these people of color, these immigrants on their pristine, lily-white Democrat island. So they send in buses. They send in a National Guard to get them off of the island. I'm telling you that this was profound. And this may be the beginning of some type of shift. I'm reminded, actually, I read an article in American Thinker today about how in ancient Egypt, they didn't respond. Pharaoh did not respond to any of the plagues, all 9 plagues. He didn't respond to them at all because, quite frankly, they didn't touch the royal family. They didn't touch the elite. But that last plague, when out of Pharaoh's own mouth, saying that he would kill the firstborn of Israel, well, God took that and extended it to all of Egypt. And when the firstborn died, and when Pharaoh's son died, all of a sudden, there was a change of heart, a change of mind. And he told the Hebrews to get out, told the Israelites to get out. God's people, get out. And they did. Well, there's more to that story. But what I'm saying is that this is the first time since Biden has been in office that his policies have touched the elite. This is the first time where the elite are feeling the full brunt of what we're feeling in these border states. I shouldn't say full brunt, just a little touch. 50 people in Martha's Vineyard, a couple of thousand in New York City and DC and Chicago, and this is the way they're reacting? Well, where were they when millions of people came through Arizona and Texas over the last 2 years? This is hypocrisy at its finest. This is a masterstroke because now the illegals, or should say, the elite know that we're for real. I understand that Governor Abbott and DeSantis are talking about sending illegals, these migrants, to California. I suggested that 3 weeks ago. Send them to Los Angeles. Send them to San Francisco. Oh, our services can't handle it. Oh, but these little small towns in Arizona and Texas can? No, this is good, and I hope the governors keep it up. I hope that they just keep it up, keep it coming. Because either the media is going to have to ignore it, which they might do, or Democrats are going to demand that something be done about it. Send 50 more, send 100 more of the Martha's Vineyard, and get the video as they ship them out on their buses back to Boston or to wherever. It's really ridiculous. But now, finally, this is a national conversation, and a conversation that will not bode well for Democrats.